Gold and silver started off the week on a strongly choppy note. We have seen a gap down in gold where it has moved all the way towards the critical support at 2980, failing to sustain a strong recovery seen all the way towards 3060, while silver, which has moved sharply down towards 2830, has now moved upwards towards 30 zone and is trading in green. Can we see a ray of light, a ray of hope in metals, specifically gold and silver, in such uncertain times where everything is crashing, the indices are crashing, the commodities are crashing? Can we see a ray of light in gold and silver, or there is a possibility of a strong crash in metals, as these are not going to leave far behind when everybody is encashing on the assets? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading gold and silver today? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch it. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first to look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. See, I was not in favor of a rally in gold, and what has happened, it has seen the highs here and since then has taken a massive dump, and it appears that gold is fallen back into the reversal journey here. See, if you connect it here, you can see the moving averages after the crossover are trading with divergence, staying bearish. What gold did here is, after this strong correction, it has moved all the way towards 20 period, and now see, it is getting definitely a stronger resistance from the 20 period moving average and also this trend line here. So now it is very important for gold to either break beyond 3060 and then 3080. These two are critical numbers here. Beyond this is where you can say now it is turning bullish. As long as 3060 3080 zone is not taken, we have to be careful with the buys here. Now see what's happening here. Drop, retracement, drop. It could retrace all the way towards 3100, but till 3100 also I will not be recommending, or I will not be saying that gold has turned bullish, though the day traders might try to capture some of the pips, some of the profits here with this upward movement, but I'll still say the upward move is going to be riskier as long as it trades in this largely bearish channel. Now notice on the hourly charts what it has done. It has hit the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. It has found its support. Also the preceding two candles almost forming a double bottom. We have seen a very strong recovery here. Now 2980 here, see, it has definitely proven a support. The candles failed to close below 2980. It is very important for gold to trade below 2980. Do watch my weekly analysis in order to find out why it is such a critical support. If you see the hourly stochastic, this is starting to rise, while if you see the MACD on the hourly chart, see, this is just crossed over, and this is a good sign for a little recovery. Possibility exists that it may try to stay in this for a while, but I will say it is still highly uncertain on the upside. You have to be extremely cautious. These are choppy times and we are seeing a lot much of volatility here. If you see the RSI, it is entered into an oversold zone, now trying to recover. Coming to 2 hour charts, if you look at the 2 hour charts, what has happened here, you can notice the crossover in the moving averages is a very significant observation here. See, this crossover is happening after a long time, and this is just on 2 hour chart. See, it is stayed bullish and now it is looking down. And also if you look at the, like every other asset class, if you see this straight line, and if you draw a parallel here, if you draw a vertical line here, you will find that gold might move towards this and gold might move towards this. Possibility exists strong, but before that, what it is trying to do, see, it is crossed over here, and this is the zone where it is going to get maximum resistance in between 3060, then 3080 and 3100. These are going to be critical numbers. If even if you see gold hitting this zone, you can indeed enter a selling position there. Possibility exists strong. If you see the stock IC, this is rising. The MACD is trading sharply bearish. Signs of convergence here, but it is not trying to cross over. It is trading with too much of divergence, which calls for a couple of greener candles for it to convert before taking a hit. The RSI coming out of the oversold zone here. Coming to 3 hour charts, when you look at 3 hour charts, you see the crossover here is very important, and this is the same zone, 3060, 3080 and 3100 critical levels here. What is done here, see, it is started with a double top here and it is trying to erase the gains. Now starting off with the double top for the current candle suggests that prices are not willing to stay bullish and it may try to erase the gains. Thus, if you see now gold trading below 3020 levels, That is the first zone where you can take a selling entry. It has to trade below 3020 in order to confirm further bearishness, and then you can wait for it to trade above 3 below 3000. And once it trades below 3000, you can say now the bears are back, and you can again look forward to 2980 and in fact lower levels. Lower means we can in fact expect 2950 levels here. Possibility is just strong. Stochastic is starting to rise. The MACD is trading sharply bearish here, trading with divergence, and it has still scope for further downside here. It is not that it has found the bottom. When it is started to fall, it can continue with this for a while from here. RSI almost at bottom. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour charts, what it has done, see, look at the preceding two candles. See, further we have seen lower lows, and the last candle it has delivered a massive swing here, but if you see the body size, it is closed at the lower lows, lower highs. It is still trading in this bearish channel. So now once it falls back within the zone, once it trades below 3020, you can expect more bearishness to prevail here. And yes, it could in fact move all the way towards bottom. See, it was completely outside Bollinger Bands, and that is where we can see a pullback within the bands. The bands are expanding sharply on the downside. Stochastic is starting to rise. The MACD is trading sharply bearish. It is trying to converge, and it is far from a crossover. RSI is still at bottom. Coming to the daily. Now, before we move to daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my mentorship batch. What can save you in these uncertain times is your technical knowledge and the knowledge of markets. And we are putting all our knowledge in this mentorship batch, which starts on 5th of May. Do not miss to join it. Reach out to me for your queries via Telegram or email. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now on the daily charts, what gold did here is, see, this was the consolidation zone, then this rise has appeared, and now it has erased all the gains from at least this pit stop. Yes, and it has moved closer to the 50 period moving average. It is very, very important for gold to trade below the 50-day average, which is right now sitting at around 29 65 66 levels. And if that is taken, then you can expect it to move all the way towards the zone, that is 2960 2920. This is going to be the prime support zone, and I think this time if it trades below this, we are waiting for a greater correction in gold. See, we have seen a massive rally in gold so far for last multiple weeks. See, where it was in beginning of 2025, it was sitting at 2600. It has moved all the way towards 3170, and it has lot much of downside available. So we have to wait. We have to, I will still say, the upside is going to be potentially risky. You have to watch out with caution. Whatever be the case, whatever the influencers say, whatever the economists say, whatever the central banks, every other data, and every geopolitical situation, you have to keep an eye on. Only few things here, just not get influenced. It is highly overbought, and it can try to, even if it tries to move towards 3100, I think that should be a good selling opportunity for us. Stochastic at bottom. See, MACD, look at the MACD crossing over at the top, forming double top here, and look at the downside. It has lot much of downside available, and this could lead to a vertical fall. RSI has dropped. So looking at this, what I'll recommend, see, first, those who are looking forward to capture a few pips, you can buy here at 3036. Expect 3042, 3050, 56, and then 3062. So if it breaks beyond these levels, if it breaks beyond 3060, 62, the possibility will be high that gold might move into the next resistance target at 2980, 84, 3080, 84. And if 3080, 84 is taken, then possibility will be high that 3100 will also be there. I'm not in favor of such a greater rise in gold. You have to be careful, specifically on the upside. If it moves towards 3884 or in fact 3100, you can stay with the sells from there. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 3020 levels, and once you see gold trading below 3020, possibility will increase that we may see gold at 3000 3004 levels, and once 3000 3004 is taken, then the favorite number 2980 will appear. Below 2980 is where we are waiting for a greater correction in gold prices. It can move all the way towards 2960 2940 levels, below which it will fall into a sharp correction territory. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Let's move to silver. Now, what silver did today, see, it has given a gap down, it has recovered the most, it has moved all the way towards 3080 right from 2830, the lows it has shown. And see, this is how it has been trading, lower highs, lower lows, trying to trade in this bearish channel. Very, very important for silver to break first 31 60, then 32, then 32.50, and then 33. These are the levels. See, the move it has shown today, right from the lows at 32, 28.30, it has moved all the way towards 30.80. Anything is possible, but I'll say these are the levels which you should watch out for. Right now, what it is doing on the hourly chart, see, notice the preceding two candles comes with double top. With double top suggests a stronger struggle, a greater struggle on the upside, and it is trying to erase some of the gains from this single vertical candle, and hence it may again try to fall back within this zone towards 30 or 29.50 some point of time soon. Let's watch out. Right now it is struggling to move bearish, stay bearish. It is trying to consolidate it a bit. Stochastic is starting to rise. See, MACD after hitting the bottom, it is crossed over here. It is looking upwards, trying to show slight recovery here. RSI is also come out of the oversold zone. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, what silver did, it was trading with divergence from the 20 period. It has just kissed the 20 period, and see the 20 period EMA definitely offering it a greater resistance, which suggests that it is very important for silver to trade above 31. That is the only level above which now we can expect the silver price is to show slight strength, and that to the zone between 31 and 32 is going to be definitely critical for silver, because once it comes out of this, then only you can confirm that the bulls are active, else it is still not to be confirmed bullish. See, the MACD is trading with sharp divergence. It is tried to converge but not yet cross over, and even if it delivers a second swing like this, the prices are going to head below 28. RSI coming out of the oversold zone here. Coming to the 3 hour chart, on the 3 hour charts, one observation here is the double top, and this is definitely uh, critical for silver. It has to now stay beyond 30.80, 31. That is the only level above which we can see slight bullishness. Again and again, I am highlighting the levels here, and this is the zone which is going to be the most critical one for silver to break beyond. Stochastic is starting to rise after this getting oversold. The MACD is trading with sharp divergence. It is trying to converge, not yet crossed over. Remember, these are uncertain times. Indicators hardly mean anything here. The RSI coming out of the oversold zone as well. Coming to the 4 hour, the observation is more or less same, though if you look at 4 hour charts here, the 20 period sitting close to 32. I think that it may wait for the 20 period to come down, and in the meantime stay in a range here. And yes, if you see it is staying below $30 levels, you can initiate a selling entry, but then this has to be with extreme caution. You can find out 29.40, 29.50 is going to be the first and strongest support here for silver. A stochastic oversold trying to recover. The MACD is sharply bearish trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. The RSI is just come out of the oversold zone here with just one single pullback candle. Coming to the daily, on the daily charts, what has happened here? See, lower lows, a reversal sign, and then a strong pullback is seen. Also notice it was completely outside Bollinger Bands. It is trying to fall back within the bands. Again, I am saying these are uncertain times. Now notice this was the last low what we had seen towards the end of December, towards the end of last year. It has erased all the gains from last 3 months. Also notice I have shared rise retracement. See, the drop here is bit steep. It has taken a lot much of time to recover this ground, and it is now falling vertically. It is very important for us to observe how silver behaves at 28, 27.50, else we are looking forward to a further sharper correction here. But right now I can see that since this is outside Bollinger Bands, it is finding it difficult to stay outside bands, and also this could be the reversal, and hence till $29 levels you have to be careful with the sells. It may try to trade in range. Stochastic oversold, the MACD trading sharply bearish looking downwards. The RSI is oversold and trying to come out of this. So considering this, now I'll recommend a selling entry at $30 levels and expect it to move all the way towards 29.50 and towards 29. Any drop below 29 is a clear sign of crash in making. Be mindful of this. Any drop below 29 is a clear sign of crash in making, where silver is going to head towards 28, 27.60, 27.50 first. This is going to be the first support zone, and below that you can expect a greater correction. So if you are selling at 30, you have to be careful till towards 29. I will not be treating this as bearish as long as $29 levels are not taken on the downside. Mark the levels. You have to be very cautious till then. You have to keep a trailing stop loss, because these are choppy times. We can see extreme volatility. On the upside, I will recommend a buying entry now at 30.80 levels only. Till the time it respects 30.80, I will say you have to be extremely cautious with the buys. Once it trades above 30.80, you can in fact include 31 as well, and this 30-80-31 zone is going to be critical for silver. Once it trades above 31, you can expect 31.40 first target zone, 32 the next, and I do not see it breaking beyond 32. This is going to be definitely difficult for silver to break beyond 32 for the recent times. But yes, if it does trade above 32, just close your eyes, stay bullish for 32.50 and 33. The next critical zone is in between, so I will say till towards 32-33 is not taken. We have to be careful with the buys. It can reverse hitting this zone at 32-33. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Do not miss to watch that update. Thank you.